So I don't know. I mean, I think the last Kibler video, well, I was like, what was Fairy Oracle OP, and this one is Zimri Priest is a shitty deck. I'm with him on that, so we agree on that. You know. Always insanely popular, back. Yeah, I mean, we have that with there's value generation with Ashbane Rogue. Ashbane Rogue kind of has that feel. But this is not a discover meta. Like, I mean, people, we've got Jay Alexander in the chat, the ultimate anti-discover meta player here. So there's plenty of people who don't like that, right? So I don't mind discover metas personally, but you know, it's you know, people have another. I love Starship. Starship isn't a discover meta. It's a value deck, so it's not. I mean, it gets no. There are discovering biopod, right? But never mind. But
Nice to meet you.
I like when the game is so bad you don't get addicted. See, that's why I've liked the Path of Exile lately. You know, I have no temptation to play it. Great. Do I ping here? Does it even help me pinging? Not really. It is right now, yeah. PvP2 is catching strays. You can only pick.
I grow weary.
$2019. Yeah, I mean 2019 was a wait. 2019 was a bad. Was that? No, 2019. People had a lot of issues with. People like 2018, right? Yeah, I don't know. I do think there's a lot of rose tinted glasses of the glory days, you know. Episode 4 is the best. So by the simplicity of things, yeah. That, you know, it's I mean, I think the issue with Hearthstone right now is we're sick of it. I think it's really that simple. We're sick of it. We've played this meta for a while. It's gotten old. Like, we don't need to make it more complicated than that. We don't need to make it this giant thing. It's like been a while. It's this. It's time for new content. It's time to get a few decks nerfed. That's all you need to do. Like, this was a fun meta. Like, it had an arc. We had a lot of different decks being on top. We had Rogue, then we had Demon Hunter, then we had Warlock, then we had Paladin, then Paladin won the long game. Right now, Paladin's just on top. But it was interesting. There was a lot going on. Like, I think this meta is a general moderate win. Not a big win, like not a loss. Like, just this was good. But time for something new. Like, that I think is the balanced take. You know, like I would prefer playing Renthal Big Spell Mage, and like that was great. Okay, but yeah, I mean, like, it's.
Nice to meet you.
What do I do? Chad, I could get 488s. Do I ever want 488s here? I don't know. Do 488s help me win against his deck? I don't know if they do. Is that ever a good play?
Such choices.
Maybe I do go for 488s. Kind of just need the tempo. Guess it's 388s because I need to get that down. Still kind of good though. Do we agree on that? I don't know. I barely looked at the cards. I think that's the most likely situation. Here's the, I don't think the mini set is gonna make Imbue Priest good. All right. That's the reality. Yeah, it's just like Imbue Priest is just such a lost cause, you know? It's just such a lost cause. It's just not you like make it worse. Your new cards in the playoffs, yeah. I still probably should learn Still Paladin.
Almost out of time.
Maybe. Do I ever just jam this curse campaign for more 8/8s? I kind of like it. I don't know. It's weird. I don't want to. The problem with targeting Paladin is it's basically you target Paladin by bringing like brain dead aggro decks. So playoffs is not going to be as skill intensive as Masters Tour, and I'm less likely to. I want to be in a spot where I can outplay my opponents, and that's like losing my skill advantage. It could be an okay player, like if you're like if you barely made playoffs and you're new to the game, bringing all Menagerie decks could totally be a reasonable play, I think.
And to Falator!
Almost out of time.
All right, let's just. You're barely made playoffs and you're new to the game. I mean, it's probably something that doesn't happen on the EU server, but I barely made some of my first stuff, you know, and then it's like, so when I was like playing a year and I wasn't quite ready for the big let's just put max pressure on. I'm not beating him with wheel here, so yeah. I mean, what I mean is sometimes, like, when I was a beginner player playing decks like even Paladin, because I didn't understand the big nuances of control decks, but I could win with like an efficiency meta of just playing efficient Hearthstone. That might be the better play for a lot of people. He was not important. So. All right, time to jam wheel. Dude, this probably is unnecessary. Probably should have tapped. I don't know. Who knows? He hasn't gone the 2-mana guy here, so. I don't want to top 2. What does that mean? But you can do playoffs even though you already made Masters Tour. What's the incentive behind that? Why not tap first? I didn't want to take 2 damage, but it probably was right. So I think I should have tapped. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here.
Creature faces a choice. I serve you or die alone.
I don't think I can win here, but you never know. Maybe I pull some bullshit off.
Almost out of cards.
Should have made him mill. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here. It was winnable. Okay.
Frozen in fear.
I have seen creation, and I will bring.
This could get weird because he shuffles these into the deck too, right? Those could like mess up his draws here, right? But that's not the one that he shoveled into his deck, right? But he gets all the stuff, so.
Almost out of time.
I'm dead here. I don't know how to play against that. Oh, that is something I didn't consider. Yeah, shoving a bunch of amalgams might have been right. I might have messed them up. I just don't know how to play against this bullshit, you know? But I mean, I have a play here, so we'll do it.
Too many cards.
I wonder if you ever just go Bob Freeze here. Just limit his spots. You can still go the 4-drop, but then this isn't in it. I don't know. Is Bob Freeze better than like Ceaseless plus Exodar?
What is the most flammable?
I don't know. Wait, I'm just.
Creation, and I will bring destruction.
Oh, wait, crap. Oh, sucks. See if I get lucky. I did not get lucky. Animation timed? Alright. I was probably dying anyways.
And to Falator.
I legit don't know how to win this matchup. I need to like play his deck. I always lose it. I just don't know what to do. Okay, dude, the Exodar.
Ragnaros versus Arthas.
Power is unlimited!
After he gave it. Here's his list. This is bad.
My blood boils for war.
Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. We actually have the out, which is insane here. So, but 8/8s are coming. But actually, like, good that we can deal with this. Bad. It's coming. Is it too early to call us a mess? Like I feel as an arc, this meta has been like I was really pessimistic after the nerfs, and it's been totally decent, right? You know, it's just maybe just not my personality. I don't like the you know. You hit rank below rank 8 tonight? Wait, I think I hit rank 8 tonight, Dizzy, but not rank 7. So that might be, is that how it works, right? Is am I supposed to freeze their face here to deny them coin Ursul next turn? I feel like, okay, so, or do I assume this is Ursul and Saladrisil? But wait, they also probably have a sea shanty. I don't think I do. I think I freeze one of the. Wait. Ah, punish trap. What was the response? I don't know, like basically Zimri Priest does suck. Imbue Priest isn't gonna happen. Wheel is fine. Yeah. Colossuses are fine. Those were our main talking points around it. So I don't know, playing this was bad, realizing. I mean, it's a weird one in that, like, we're doing okay here, but we're I don't have, I used all my freeze effects, so this is pretty bad, actually. I don't have a good answer for this at all. They probably recognize, I mean, I can top deck Bob, so, but other than top deck Bob, I'm probably F tier. I mean, if we top take Eternal Layover, that's another play to go for here. Yeah, every day I wake up and I'm like, do I want to overdraw here? I think I do. Because I want to draw both of these. So.
Combatant Center.
hand is full.
He's not putting it in my deck. I just dead to rough though. We go Ultraless tap, hope to hit Eternal Layover. I think that's our only real out here. So that's like we have like a 1 in 8 to win here, I'd say. 1 in 8, I think we win. 7 out of 8, I think we lose. I'm trying to see if there's like a reroll with Mortal Coil out, but alright. Here we go. Tap of the century, chat. Let's go, dude. Let's go, dude. Oh my god, chat. Oh, wait, I almost threw. I kind of want to use this, but maybe I don't. Like, could I get scammed here for direct damage? Do I use my heal, guys? What do you guys think? Heal? Yeah, alright. Everyone says heal. Why wouldn't you? So I can use the proc for spell burst stuff, so. Chad, everyone said heal, and then afterwards I realized I probably shouldn't have healed. We're gonna be okay though. We've got Ceaseless here. How do I have 2 of these in my hand here? I think I want both of these so I can launch next turn. But I don't want them to put it back in my deck, so and then I can launch and do a big heal play. That'll be good. I think I'd rather have 2 of these than the
I have seen creation, and I will bring destruction.
The battle is over.
Got him! Let's go. Yeah, chat. Remember I was saying, now I hit a lucky out, but I was saying I beat Saladrisil every day. It's easy to beat. Like Saladrisil is very beatable with Air Soul. You have to be good at controlling, which is hard, but it's a very winnable spot if they don't put on the early pressure. Ursul 1 turn. How could I have done that? Oh, by freezing their face. Yeah, I for some reason I thought they weren't gonna have it. But yeah, that was a mistake. Freezing the face probably much better play.
versus King Crush.
Yeah.
My power is unlimited!
Yeah, information just travels so efficiently now. That like I don't know, I was thinking about this as a thing on regular society. It's an interesting thing of the reality of a competitive game is that by like something that in a way makes something better for somebody else because it's the actual winning and losing of the game is zero sum, right? The joy isn't. So things that you know, you make it easier for players to find good decks that makes them so everyone's opponent's decks are harder, right? So it's a weird there's a lot of weird incentives or weird not incentives but just kind of equilibriums.
Pleasure of food!
So yeah, but Benjo, in like World War One, it's kind of like you fight this giant war, but did anyone really win? You know, even though there's better tanks and stuff and better technology. We're playing a biopod deck. Oof. Chad, do I have to trade on the biopod here to prevent myself from getting punished from like some sort of thing? I think I do. I'm scared of like some sort of I have no idea what his deck is running, so he might run things that you know, eat that, right? So oh, he can get to steal the revive card here now. That's pretty bad for us. I didn't think about that. Looks sucks the joy from the world, basically. I like doing this order often first because then it sets me up to do your plays on 7. But
No wear and tear of any kind.
yeah, I do think there are these situations where pro players, just because they understood like how to make a decent deck, they could crush it. And now it's like you don't need any deck building ability in 2025.
These could belong to a brand new species.
These could belong to the blah, 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 blah.
Finding.
Lush wilds and clear skies. This could be our home.
Nice to meet you.
These could belong to a brand new species.
Yeah, I mean, I get annoyed, dude, with the people who are the OGs, but frame things in a way like the game used to be so high skill, but now it's not because they're not winning. I have a few my names. This is not Kibler. I haven't seen him do this, but I've seen some people do this, and that can be
Lush wilds and clear.
you know, there's something said like people enjoy playing the game a certain way, and you know, if you can't play the game in a way that you find enjoyable, like you're not gonna find the game fun. Like that's incredibly, you know, viable thing. So,
What is the most flammable? Be short.
These could belong to a brand new species.
why did we play Kill Jaden? My skill level is too low. Oh, it was last week. So, I mean, there. So. Bad. This is very bad. And I can't really go, I can't really go, I can't really go curse campaign because I can't give him infinite biopods. It's a fast track to death. So,
What is the most flammable?
Finally, I can rest in peace.
Be short.
you just like the guy. I cut probably cut wheel before I cut Kill Jaden. I do just like the guy too much. I mean, my worst matchup is seems to be Rope Coach playing, which Kill Jaden's absolutely necessary. So, but I'm always losing it anyway. So I don't know. Or medium. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can really just play for Exodar wins, right? So
Finding.
this is a weird play that they allow me to they allowed me to get an infinite of these jerkwads. I don't know if that's smart or not. Hmm. Is I'll have 6 spots and then I trade.
What is the most flammable?
So I effed up really bad board space. I was gonna go Arcanite here, and I'm still gonna go Arcanite, but I was gonna do kill off the Arcanite intentionally and then get a Yor down.
There is no
But
room.
no, I can't really do that, so I could jam this curse campaign. I mean, I feel like I'm just good off launching in a few turns and getting double guys, and that might be enough to dodge. They don't really have enough on the biopod here, I feel like. I don't know. I might be playing this terribly. I just don't know what I'm supposed to do in these spots, so I'm doing bad plays for sure.
Who could put a price on such powerful artifacts? I could.
That's kind of good for me.
Who could put a price on such powerful artifacts? I could.
Billy boy. That's shitty. Couldn't really have a better hand to wheel with. You don't play wheel here because wheel is just one. I have Exodar in my deck, and wheel is just completely not how we're winning this game. Once we play wheel, they just time their biopod play perfectly. So wheel just gonna be very bad here. Basically, that's the short answer. Frustrating. You know the play might be launch here actually. I don't have a way to kill off my own defense crystal here, right? I can go like eternal layover. Oh wait, I can go eternal layover here. Do I have another eternal layover? No. But I could go eternal layover here, and then what's nice is this guy comes in with rush, right? And then what do I do? I can go ceaseless, I guess. Is that good play? I don't know. It might not be. The play might be launch here. It's like kind of a good launch, interestingly enough. And then I can get another launch later.
Most flammable.
Like I get a, yeah.
is creation, and I will bring destruction.
No, bro. Son of a gun, chat. All right, chat. I need a bathroom break.
Is there trouble?
Starting the operation.
The sun shines for me.
All forms of life will be crushed. All forms of life will be crushed.
Job's done.
Planetary decimation! Planetary decimation! Starting the operation.
I'm out of cards. I'm almost out of cards. I'm almost out of cards. I'm out of cards.
I'm almost out of cards.
The victory is yours.
Oh, wait, what happened? Okay, ad break. Okay.
Garrosh versus Scabs. I'm not toying around here.
Hellscream's eyes are upon you.
Did I tell you I'm probably taking this weekend off? I got plans. I need to work on my book. But I'm probably taking both tomorrow and Sunday off. That's kind of what I'm feeling right now.
Job done.
Underworking. Got a mini set coming up. Try to rest. Unsubscribe. Dad, did you know, objectively, on the hardest working streamer tier lists, in Hearthstone, let's see, most watched, right? Dude, you ever see how much Redbeard streams? It's like absurd, dude. The guy is a streaming machine, right? Oh, did you know? I didn't know, dude. Alotemo streams a lot. I didn't know. Wow, he streams a lot. Holy crap. Chad, currently I'm ranked 20 in over the last 3 months on hardest working streamers. But in constructed, I think I'm ranked. Dead and Blue also plays Arena. I'm trying to. I think I might be. I think Pizza might be better than me. I know I had more hours in the last 3 months than Pizza by 8. So yeah, basically, and
Mysterious sword. What is your wisdom?
I could do that, and then I could claim that I'm the hardest worker.
Forms of life will be.
Funny bit.
This treasure ain't fit for a pirate.
So I'm talking about like total hours streamed, because that's the like the hardest working, right? And obviously standard takes the highest braid density out of any of the formats, obviously. So I deserve a 2 days off. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, I deserve it. Rewatching this game. You think you should? I deserve to take a Saturday and a Sunday off. Chat's like, no, you don't. Keep working.
Planetary decimation.
Without you, I don't know, dude.
A limited time offer.
We'll watch these play.
Shadows.
Chad, who are the hardest? I suppose they can get those stats. Who are my most active chatters? I wonder if Nightbot tells me it. Let's see. Chat moderation. Regulars. All right. Right out. Dashboard. Okay. Top chatters. Chat. Do you guys know Rope Coach is actually the top chatter for the last 7 days with 400 different chat? Rope Coach may be occasionally sniping, but he's my #1 viewer. All right. Then we got Tom Craven. Then we got ZBD. Then we got Mommy Milker. Then we got Cheshire Cat. All right. Then Ninja. Then Onrius. Then Magikarp. Then Benjo. And then after that, Stream Elements. So. Then after that, it's a big drop, but it's Pocket Train. Then Hearthstone Deck Tracker. So yeah. Same.
This treasure.
Every night's his May 1st. Yeah, dude, he is. Dude, I use chat as budget therapy, alright? You know, like, when I struggle with, like, with therapy is I feel like most therapists, like, aren't gonna get the struggles of, like, if I go with an older therapist, like, they're not gonna get the struggles of being a millennial. All right, and our struggles. But if I go with a younger therapist, they just don't have enough life experience. So really, I don't know, like, who can actually help me? You know, I did go to therapy at the beginning of COVID.
Now this is treasure.
When I was starting streaming, and my therapist was very helpful for some things, but definitely had some like boomer takes that I'm like, yeah, this isn't how things are, you know, but like, that's, you know.
I ain't talking.
That's your only choice.
Shaking a stir.
Telling him that it's his generation's fault. I mean, here's the thing. I also like don't. If you go to therapy, like if you do things just to feel good, then you're just wasting your time. Like I was very much like I want to solve these problems, and get over with this, you know. So, I mean, my therapist, she had a lot of success on saving marriages. She was really good at that, apparently. So, what was I gonna say? She was really good at saving marriages. So she kind of like would basically say like, you should, I would talk about some of my past relationships, and these relationships I knew they weren't gonna work, right? I know, like I would this, and she kind of had like this, like, you're not gonna do much better mindset, you know? You know, so, you know, and I was like, yes, I can, you know, but he's kind of like, you gotta settle. And I didn't want that, right?
My hand is full.
No, basically, she viewed me like I was, you know, basically, like if I'm like a ranked 900 player, and she's like, you know, you're just gonna lose. Like, you gotta accept this is where you're at. And I was kind of like, no, I can do better in life, you know, like even just not just like they were just like the wrong people, and that I was like immature. There's all, so I don't know. Most of you are gonna be like marriage therapists. They're like, yeah, like you look, you're not gonna do better, you know. This is, you're already invested in this, you know. I mean, I read her reviews, like she'd saved a lot of marriages. That's what I get the impression of. So, but I was, you know, not someone to do. I mean,
What is your wisdom?
I think marriage is very costly to end. It's not just the sunk cost fallacy. I think relationships are sunk cost fallacy, but marriage is you're very invested, where switching is very expensive. So, you know, that's different than just like losing a relationship.
Stop and smell the flowers.
There's always room for dessert.
Is there trouble?
Big, nice trap for sure. He could have gone Dream on his own minion here, but yeah. So I mean, I also realized it's like therapists, I feel like, have good ways of like mentally mapping things and talking through things, but often their solutions are going to reflect their own times and their own biases. So if you're talking solutions and stuff, like that can be tough if you know, but I gotta say, wait, this is okay. They could have weapon hit there and gotten the kill, by the way. I don't know, unless they're trying to intentionally get rid of the backstabs there. So it's a weird game. That's so bad.
There is no room for error.
Shaking a stud. Shaking a stud.
Yeah, I basically often get to these spots of like once I feel in a relationship that it has no future, I break up with the person. I think some people will like recognize their relationship is gonna fail and then they stay with them another 2 years, and I don't do that. So does anyone else relate to that? Once I like see it's gonna fail, I can't stay. You know, it's like ironically, I think I have the opposite point of view at Hearthstone. Like I will hang in there for the crazy out where you make it work, you know? So I do see the contradiction. Want to fight till the end? Yeah. Only a few relationships, yeah. Yeah, I think there's a much bigger time cost to relationships than there is to, yeah, that's very true. Classic joke starts thread. What do you do here? Looking X here. Power shield slam, goblet. Surprised he didn't do this earlier. Wait, oh, they stole a poisony boy? That's brutal. Wait, they didn't kill the 130? Are they going dubious purchase? Like, what is this play? Why would they go dubious purchase here? Like they just get to the fatigue. Seems bad.
My pantry is bare.
Unless there's something in their deck. Dream on this 12/12, then never mind, doesn't work. There has something. Does he not have like a brawl or something here? More Ashmanes is so unlucky. That's so unlucky. Alright, let's see what Vlickodox can get out of this one. I feel like you go slam. I don't know what's in his deck though. He's no brawl. Right? Pretty bad situation. Golden Kobold's pretty bad. Overall, this is looking pretty bad. Probably has to put this back in.
Cards.
I ain't talking.
Connect to those unseen.
Ooh, no more Ashmanes for them. That's lucky. Unless they have Shadow Steps, I don't think they do. Seems reasonable.
There is no room for error.
Hey, what is this bullshit? Oh, I see what they're doing.
Rot number
Pushing 14.
802, welcome to the collection.
Oh, he's out of cards? Oh shit, dude. For some reason I thought he had more cards here. Good Dream Planner and try to hit a board clear here. I feel like that's the play. This is a serious order though. Damaging the enemy hero. Dude, I know I'm a dirty control player. Like, I feel like this is terrible. I feel like you took board control tools there and then you win with Golden Kobold value, but... Ooh, that's bad. I'm in Chicago. There are Magikarp, right? If you actually would want to know, I could tell you, but I don't think you got it in you, you know.
Is there trouble? Hear that sizzle?
Yeah, I mean, it's also like if you go to one of the bigger meetings, that's a lot, you know? Like you really want to start small, you know? Ooh, this could scam you, right? Still suck, right? Alright, what card do you get?
Let's put a smile on that face.
Are there a bunch of demons? Is it Shadow Reaper Anduin here? Wait, but you kill your own board. This seems like a loss.
Light has betrayed me.
Does have this hero power for a lot of damage, right? But I don't know, these all suck. You're the last man standard, and there are more than me. All right. There also are new streamers that have started in the last like year. So, but yeah, we'll finish this one up. So, how did you possibly win here? Wait, we'll discover a bait spell. All right, it's definitely that, right? Pocket dimension is insane, right? Oh, but you got to be afraid of counterspell here, right? Oof. I guess you trigger with the backstab, right? And then you can go pocket, and then ooh, that's unfortunate. Pocket, try to generate a bunch of value. Hope to high roll. Well, you get priest cards too, right? Showered Ruin? Kill the 14-12s? Oh, that's good, right? It's obviously Showered Ruin here. Funhouse? Or Lightspeed? I don't know. Funhouse, wait, you Funhouse or do you Ruin here? Dude, what is this nonsense, chat? Dude, I mean, really, if he just controls the... Wait, son of a... Wait, he can do this, kill this, and... I mean, his opponent's out of shit, right? Like, you just clear the board here, and you win, right? I feel like you have to save, but maybe he's just dying. I don't know. How fast is he? Maybe he can't win fast enough. I lied. This is, yeah. But this is a beast. You know what he could have gone for is he could have killed his own referral here and I feel like he's better at pinging here, but maybe not. I don't know.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Is that a win? Nope. 3 off.
Your victory proves
That was closer than I expected. That was crazy game. Crazy game, chat. Crazy game. West online, he's done. That wears you out. I have noticed though, Joy Division, which is bad that I'm taking this weekend off. A lot of people stream Monday through Thursday. A lot of people take the weekends off. So if I work on the weekends, it's like better viewership. It's interesting. I've looked at the analytics. Like it looks at the service level, oh, less viewers on the weekends, but there's just less streamers. So, oh yeah, I shoot into the person we were just watching. So, but Rogue is a good matchup for us. So. I'm mega grieved, yeah. No big deal. Will Wheelwalk stay good? I'm thinking about crafting it. So dude, the new Kibler Meta Sucks video dropped which means everything will be nerfed shortly. So I would be very careful about crafting things right now. You would have a Tuesdays later at night. Tuesday night is a fun sex cult night, so I usually like not going late. I'll go late on Tuesday though, because it's a mini set. I'll take craft imbue priest. Um,
Nice to meet you.
Rot number 802, welcome to the collection.
welcome to the blah blah blah. Yeah, right before a mini set is you probably should have crafted things like 2 weeks ago if you're on a budget and ideally. But now it's like literally the meta is going to change and probably nerf, so it's high risk basically. So many cards could get nerfed. They could nerf yours and that could destroy the deck. Don't nerf your Blizzard. If you're listening, know that nerfing yours is the wrong choice. All right, this guy's one of the good guys. All right.
I grow weary.
Deleting wheel. Public review priest, yeah. Chat, there's a bunch of what we call haters saying, your is OP, I can't beat your, it's uninteractive. Like, yeah, it's dormant. That's literally uninteractive. Dormant is the theme of the expansion, okay? I feel like Kibler said, oh, yours not bad on its own, but it's bad with the cards that make it good. Which is like one of those statements that I don't really like buy into, basically. It's... interesting choice from the opponent.
Such choices.
I think I am gonna hold for him. I'm gonna take a risk here and not use the second consume here. I don't think I die here. And then I can use this to proc. Clark having you see, why can't there be custom created? Cheshire Cat, the reason that doesn't happen is they did that in Warcraft 3 and then they made Dota and they didn't like that. I mean, I think it's the reality. The main reason is the client's really old, right? And that's the real reason. But it's just time and money, and I think it'd be a really cool thing. Like if you could create your own little pocket metas and stuff like that, like basically like private servers or private leagues, but for Hearthstone. I think that'd be really fun. I just don't think it's gonna happen, but I do think it'd be really fun. Twist, yeah, I mean, Twist is like them making a private meta. The idea of custom is you could make your own, right? So you'd have lots of people trying out different things. So if they use the card that puts cards in your hand, they haven't, right? Top deck, Darkmar would be really nice here. Ooh, do I just go in here? It's actually quite a good go-in turn. Play this. Have they gone Ysir Awakens yet? No. They can use that to deal with it, right? It's a little annoying. But, Arcanite probably just gets put back in my hand, right? Like, they have Arcanite, they played the 4 mana Laughing. I don't know why you want to go in. I don't know, it's tempo. It's more that like I leverage this tempo to do powerful things later, and dictate the pace. That's like what I'm trying to do here, but Wheel plays around Ashmane. I guess it does. Maybe that was correct, actually. Because it's like, they're kind of very clearly going for Ashmane here. So, actually, it's not necessarily like... No, they actually, good chance they don't have Ashmane in their hand here. Because, unless it's this card, because these are all not Ashmane, and so just 2 top decks, right? So, they have to literally have top decked it here. Yep, no Ashmane. My read is correct, chat. They're in bad shape.
Such choices. Let me rest.
Now this is treasure.
So they got Ashmane, but my deck's kind of shit here. It's a bunch of Heart of the Legions, Mortal Coils, and yours, right? So it's kind of a shit deck here. They're going to be drawing too many cards.
Too soon.
I have too many cards.
I kind of know their deck is mostly shit. Their hand is mostly shit here, so I don't really have to worry that much here.
Too many cards.
I think I can afford to just do this here. I could go wheel next turn. Their Ashmane sucks, right? So I don't even, yeah. I'm kind of just so ahead here, and I know their hand is shit. Like, it's a bunch of yours. So now that they do this, it seems like a very clear play wheel play, right? Because, man, you know what is annoying though? I guess that, you know, the play might be Exodar launch here. They have a bunch of yours, like, that way I get to keep my tempo here. I think I prefer that. I mean, they have 26 damage. Going wheel has negatives here. It's a mega wheel turn. It really isn't. Exodar is better here. So, Exodar is insane. They don't have the punishes for Exodar here.
I grow weary. The Draenei were fools for rejecting power. Let me rest! Let me rest!
I mean, how do I lose here? This is just like a formality at this point. They have an Ashmane in their hand, right? But I just never have to play Kill Jaden, so they can't even get the value.
Mysterious orb, what is your wisdom?
Rot number 802, welcome to the collection.
Chat, I love how the stream always likes to instruct me that they understand the game really well and they know that playing wheel is good. Like, dude, the viewers just love cards that say win the game. Like, it's on a very deep emotional level. They understand that winning the game is good. And for some reason, like, putting your opponent's life down to 0 is too complicated. Okay? So the card that says win the game is always the best card.
I give up.
Another game won by wheel. Definitely not a giant minion.
Ragnaros versus Thrall.
My power is unlimited!
Double, boys in trouble.
Yeah, without wheel, Death Knight's gonna be very tough because they can also just alter the way they play it too, which is annoying. Do you ever go? Let's go with this. I like this play, and then I get the bunch of these jerkwads. Then I can use that to clear a board later, right? Seems nice for me. Fast Exodar launch coin, pretty good, right? This might be a coin wheel here. The more I think about it, like we have everything we need to win in a wheel late game. They do something weak here. I think it's coin. You know, actually, why it's not coin wheel is actually coin is too valuable here. I can't afford to give up coin because that's my last spell. That's interesting. Nah, it's never coin wheel because yeah, I can't really go coin here. I just need the coin too much to win. So we'll just do. I'm gonna ping with one of these. We can go wheel next turn now. I mean he's going in, so we can't actually go wheel, but
Take combatant center, and I take the crown.
When the cycle renews. All are nourished when the cycle renews.
From Azeroth, gods of the wild, the dream beckons.
top 79 tier 4 decks. Top deck Eternal Layer would be so insane here. Win the game on the spot. We just get all three, like 3 of these. And we clear the board. It's actually super off. Wait, no, that's not good. Triple Nebula. Champions of Azeroth. Oh, wait. Oh god, am I effed?
Here should be no signs of
And my opponent is an excessive amount of let's see if I can draw something good. Ooh, Cursed Campaign. Oh, here's the play. Wait, Chad, do I want triple Arcanite or triple Yor? I think I want triple Yor here. So I can go. So I have 11 here, right? So I go trades into this, and then I go 4-drop, and I go Cursed Campaign. And then I'm likely to draw a good card. I think that's the play. 6-11, yeah. Have a weird. I guess I play this to get the. But I could get a bunch of Starship guys too, right? Is that ever better? A bunch of Starship guys is kind of good. Oh, God. You know what? I think that's the play. I think I prefer that. Yeah, I think bigger Starship is better. But I don't know, it's actually quite tough. But we'll see. I mean, if I get Eternal Layover here, it's in. Another thing is I could do here is I could just go Exodar next turn. So I could go to an Exodar armor and pop off here. That's like a very solid option. Because I get like. I do get like mostly a full clear.
You require my assistance?
Not all
Hey, Matt.
are lost.
Aha!
Hey, Matt.
Aha!
I Detch? No way. One off lethal hands gamered here. Holy crap, chat. Holy crap. Alright. Well, looks like we are not I could take, okay, I could do something where I go trade coin Exodar, right? I go coin Exodar and I get these back into my hand, and then I can go the table flip, and then the table flip kills these guys. So this is a little bit better. Or I could just take the armor into coin. Armor into coin might be better here. It's 60 armor. It's actually quite tough. I think I have board situation. I think I'll take the armor. That's good. But that was very lucky. Holy crap. Hi, IQ heard while talking about real life issues. You had great conversations and debates on your stream. The guy from Romania. Wait, did we talk in Romania?
There is little time.
No probation period. But they haven't paid me on time. I mean, Daily Drado, I'm not a lawyer, but it sounds like you're getting screwed. Alright. Dude, you know, Daily Drado, this is where you really come, we should come, people should come to the stream for legal advice, alright? So...
Nice to meet you.
How am I bricking on eternal layovers here? It's brutal. Alright,
What is the most flammable?
dude, this is fucking my view. Do I even want to go table flip here? I think I do. Actually, no. I can do this. Be chilling. We don't go table flip because it makes it harder for them to trade shit off here. I think that's better, but we'll see. What they probably will do, Daily, is to form an elite team of lawyers, hunt you down, and make sure you never work again. All right. There was I think they've recently passed something in America because they were having like all these non-competes. So they're doing this bullshit where like McDonald's would have a non-compete with KFC, where it'd be like, oh, you can't leave us at McDonald's and go work at KFC. Like you've got giant union secrets that can't possibly left. It's ridiculous, you know? But they passed some law in California, at least. I don't know if it's universal, but
No time
saying that was bullshit, basically, but. Here we go. We'll see how this goes. I'm not sure how this works. Wait.
Find me short. I have few cards left.
Seem good.
Keep it together. Keep it together.
Dude, it'll be weird when, like, inevitably somebody sues ChatGPT for some advice they told. Like, something like that will eventually happen, whether or not it should. It'll be a weird situation when it does.
No more cards.
If you can just hex, I can make the huge starship and then I can go ceaseless and get all the armor. So that seems pretty good.
Let me nurture your spirit.
Hit bat. Have they played hexes yet this game? No, they haven't. Good to know. They played one hex, but not two. These all cards are all champion cards. Let's see if we get punished here.
Serve another or die alone.
You're now down to 40. Here's, I'm really appreciative for you allowing me to know basic game knowledge that I clearly couldn't see on my own. All right. Know that you have contributed something to the stream.
I can wait no longer.
Ooh, fancy play.
choices.
How safe am I? Do I ever like launch here? I don't know. They have fireballs. I'm not really sure what my optimal play is here. This loses my launch shooting ability, but I don't have some reasons to do this.
I'm not rooting for you.
Foolish mongrel.
I'm not rooting for you.
They probably have. I should play around Hex, but I can probably launch here and go ceaseless, and that probably wins the game. Because I gain 36 armor. Your ceaseless cost 0. Yeah, I'm spreading it out. I'm not really sure of like how. The way I could lose here, so is let's say I play ceaseless, then I launch this, then they hex this, and they just get a 1 board and they deal 30 to me. Like that's a very viable victory for them. So I'm trying to this. So Drado, this isn't your personal ask 20 questions on how to get laid stream, all right?
You require my assistance?
There is little time.
Aha! Aha! I'm not rooting for you.
I have seen creation, and I will bring destruction.
You win this one, friend.
He's a McDonald who has a god in vain. True enough. Dude, I don't know if you heard Daily Drano. Everything you learned about economics basically has gotten thrown out the window. All right, the economy is crazy. We're just tariffs everywhere. Runestones are the new world reserve currency. Like, there's no way you learned this stuff as an econ major. All right, basically, it's a whole new meta. All right. American life doesn't apply. Okay. I hate that I do. I saw a second out. Stones are about to get mad. The two of you went ergonomics instead. I know, right? Chad, I've been going through my BD arc where I've been eating McDonald's lately. I got a double quarter pounder with cheese last night instead of a Big Mac, but the Big Mac tastes way better. But the quarter pounder with cheese is healthier because it's less like empty carbs and more good calories, so I'm kind of conflicted. I think you could be a very good manager. Yeah, I mean, I could. It's like I could do a lot of things. I mean, a lot of being good at things, in my opinion, is being energized by them. So, but I mean, that's I think part like the main thing I have going with me for me, is that I'm energized by streaming. Great for the political part. Drug paladin 5 times in a row. I don't know. Enforce. I don't know. I feel like people who come in and are self-claiming autistic people are just like overshare and over dominate the conversation. That's the main thing. Like, I don't care that you're autistic. It's just like not everybody wants to know about all this stuff. All right. Hacking, all right, Jigabega. Who doesn't care about the autistic people? I probably did the same thing when I was younger. I don't know. It's easy for me to say, but because chat some reason wants to know. I lose hair too. All right, Daily. All right, don't push your luck, okay? Me too.
Shaking a stutter.
I'm also bald. All right. Chat, I don't know what this bald stuff you guys are talking about. I have a full, completely unembellished head of hair, alright? Do I launch next turn? Launching next turn seems pretty decent, and then follow up with wheel. I mean, I also could just slam wheel. Slamming wheel is a little annoying because Almost slamming wheels. I'm gonna take fatigue, but it might still just be right to go for it real fast. Did we? Dude, I'm like this close to banning people.
Put your faith in the light.
Eagles profit. I feel like I can be greedier. I don't know. I'm a little. Maybe it's just right to take the wheel play. Like it's so fast. I think I'm just gonna do it. I can do this and trade here, so I don't have to take the 8. Slam wheel. I don't know. I think it's right. The more I think about it, it's kind of too fast, you know. And I have the Starship ready to go.
All forms of life will be crushed. Planetary decimation.
I think they run Saladrisil. That's how I can lose, but. They're tired or angry. All right, Daily Drado. Needed sexual jokes. Sarcasm basically. If you're pissing me off, which you've this. If I say just like, "Hey, f off," you're pissing me off. That is kind of like socially doesn't work. Where if I say like something a little snarky, I can kind of. That is kind of more okay. Does that sound like a good response to Daily Drados? So it's kind of it's basically like a meta response to annoyingness of life and annoying people. So time to launch here.
Let me rest.
Dude. I'm pretty sure he just wants to queue it to this person, which I can't condone, alright? Plan for revenge for coercion? Dude, that would be a interesting plan. You can generally not queue to like avoid counter queuing the person, but to allow him to.
I choose death.
All right. This is an awkward situation. I don't know what I should do about this, to be honest. Like, I don't want to queue into him, because then I'm counter queuing him, which is also, he's putting me in a compromising. I probably should tell Honey Bear, like, so I'll just ignore him next time. There's no finish this month either, so it's like, it doesn't actually matter, but it is weird. Last it, oh god. Dude, I don't want to queue. I mean, you could say he just doesn't want to. Okay, I didn't get a match. Okay. Rope coach is weird. Caught match physics vandal. Alright.
Ragnaros versus the Lich King.
What a mirror. Alright, Roko, I just don't want to be in any compromising situations, alright? Okay. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to, you know, so. I mean, so generally Cheshire Cat, when you're spectating, and I thought he was spectating me, and you're spectating, you'll say queue first, because then you're counter queuing the person that you're spectating, and that's kind of like match fixing, but in somebody's favor. So, like, there is a case for that, you know, if you're watching somebody, but you could make, so, but you also could, like, counter queue the other person. There's some weird things, so, generally... It's generally just better not to talk about it, and just queue randomly, and then if you could, so it probably does, Graham. It does so. Daily, I had a daily. I'm. God. Chad, intelligence doesn't matter. The only thing that matters in the life is your runestone balance. All right. Pro discovered thinking. Why is it words have never been spoken? Catholic ass gaming. Full spectrum right now. Okay, like I've been in these situations before. I literally tell him, like, this is what you're doing wrong. Because I feel for like people normally when these kind of situations happen in real life, people just kind of like will be weird around you and then avoid you. I will literally tell you this is what you're doing wrong. All right, I'll give you the direct feedback. And I feel like he just doesn't want to hear it, you know? You want bad people, I know, right? Chad, I've developed sadly a reputation of being soft on crime. It was never my intention. You'll never thrive in the crime scene. Kind of a good turn. That's pretty good, right? Develop these guys and clear the board. I mean, I'm favored here. I don't know what we're talking about. 37%. I'm probably 95 to win here. That's your physical health. Can I get a pixel to man hammer? Chat, should we vote on chat? I'll let democracy go because there's completely uncalled for. We'll take a poll. If we can get 67% or more, a super majority, we'll ban daily. Post the Oswald gold chat, dude. I already banned you on 2 accounts. I want to be consistent. Yeah, we need 67%. Right now we're at 65. All right. You're not a congruent man? Wait, what does that mean? What is this shitty play? Wait, what the? Oh, okay. I was like, what are you doing?
Nice to meet you.
No voters getting mad as well. Large power. I feel like no other person of 10 billion people could say that. That's so true, dude. It's a big responsibility. You just slam wheel here? Like, what do you do here, chat? I don't even know. Yeah, I roll like a 9-drop with charge to win here. Chat, dude, I don't know if I've had a chatter so universally hated in this channel ever. Until now.
What is the most flammable? I grow weary. I have few cards left.
Every day we get somebody like that? Yeah, I don't know. Use next level. Yeah. I generally like, this is one of the things I generally think it's like you have to be basically like really drunk people are like this, but people who don't listen to like feedback, like, hey, this is annoying, blah blah. Like they're kind of like not in this context, they're just annoying. But in some contexts, they're just like actually scary because it's like they just won't they won't stop, you know? They just keep going. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't think it was like, so my opinion is like, in theory, right? If you're autistic, you're gonna read like, you're gonna read signs better. You're gonna misread body language, stuff like that. But I'm literally saying, hey, you're doing this, it's annoying. Like there's no reading of body language there, right? It's literally me saying, hey bro, this is annoying, shut up. That's what I mean, right?
I have seen creation, and I will
I know, right? I think he's just trolling. I think he's like, I'm gonna go into chat and say. I mean, guy got 800 people's attention for like 10-15 minutes. So, you know, there's a very clear motivating factor, right? So. Yeah. I kind of want to go wheel. Lose my yours, but I have these jerkwads, so let's see. If I get punished here.
And I will bring destruction.
Yeah, I'll just go wheel. What if this deletes those those bomby boys here? Until he creates his next account, I know, right?
Creature faces a choice. Serve another or die alone.
Just voted yes. This person was being very annoying. So, and we got a super majority, chat. Think about how difficult it is to pass a super majority in like the House, right? We got a super, like we could have done an amendment with that amount of votes, right? They're really gonna get through 30 billion life here? I feel like no.
Fresh fell steel, hot out of the kiln. Do you like to play with fire?
This is so over. Kind of a formality at this point. Voting in the Senate? Yeah, so. Wait, voting in the Senate is like we just asked only the subs, right? Where the House is like anyone who's a follower. I am the Senate.
Forces of nightmare.
Strike! Strike!
No excuse. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Why all countries in shambles? We get it. Chat, I don't know what you're talking about. Things are going great in America right now. I haven't read the news in like 6 months, but I'm pretty sure things are going great, okay? I mean, this is just... Wait, I forgot to attack with this. Whatever.
I am at nightmare's gaze!
You are prepared for the wars to come.
Chad, wait, oh, dude, didn't somebody put in the stream said I put over under bets on like you getting past rank 8 legend today? Well, I got past rank 8 legend, so that's pretty exciting.
Ragnaros versus Uther. I will fight with honor.
My power is unlimited!
That if my alt can survive in your chat with a year of good behavior, you can pardon my main. I said no such thing, Meatspin, alright? Chat, what I probably said is, if you can survive in chat for a year, I won't ban you. Which is like saying, like, if you can not get killed by the assassin, you won't die. You know, like, what does that mean?
These could belong to a brand new species.
These could belong to the blip 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 blip. Alright. Dude. Dude, chat is really pushing buttons today. Alright. Chat, I need to eventually like hire an HR to just like do all my banning for me. And they'll like be very, you know, HR like. You just be like, oh, sorry, but it's just the company's going a different way right now, you know. I thought about like doing this instead, but I decided I like this better. 2 meetings. Their hand is so terrible here. Holy crap. Wait, are they playing something wacky? They're running Hammers of Wrath, I'm just noticing now. What is going on here, chat? I think I want to deny them a top deck here. Or did they just draw that from this card? Yeah, I think they did. So deny them an Ursul play or something. I don't know. So they got the Ursul.
Hate combatant center, and I take the crown.
Am I ever dead here? Lady, maybe I could be dead. Actually, no, I gained 5 armor, right? So 27, they get 23. Lady would be 10. 2 mana spells. I don't think I'm ever dead here. I'm just gonna risk it.
My hand is too full.
I can't turn this around. Oh.
I must move quickly.
Is there trouble?
My hand is too full.
It's over, chat.
The victory is yours.
Okay. I want to take a bathroom break. Alright. Burger Eater, they go 2 months. Wait, what the heck? Wait, oh, we're in game. Never mind.
Thrall versus Ragnaros versus Nosdormu.
No one will reach these walls. My power is unlimited!
Wait, that.
Nice to meet you.
And I think I might end it after this game. I'm just tired. I'm having a hard time focusing. That's what Ursula, right? Yeah, I'm probably taking tomorrow and Saturday off, so
The sun shines for me.
bad. Bad. I could get lucky and top deck Eternal Layover here and still win this, but not Eternal Layover. I guess I try to tap into else is pretty losing here, I think. Damage. Clear Lanessa, and I can feather. Edge here. Wait. Launch. I have no way to launch and play a spell, unfortunately. Probably it. Yeah. Does it? Like.
Time is short.
Alright, chat. I'm tired. I'm gonna call a little bit earlier than I normally would because I just want to rest. But we'll see you guys soon, alright?